James was a high school student. He was in the water polo team and in the soccer team. One day he was sitting on the table with his parents and he told his mom that he wanted to be someone's hero. And his mom smiled and she said that he was her hero. And he said, thank you, but I want to be someone's hero. Later on, a few weeks later, he was going to a soccer tournament and he had a car accident and he died. When they were in the he died in the hospital. They were trying to bring him back alive, but he unfortunately passed away. And his parents were very sad. They were on the waiting room, and his mom remembered that he wanted to be someone's hero. So he talked to the doctors about donating his organs. The doctors told her how she could follow the procedure, so they could donate his organs, and they were able to donate all his organs, the ones that were still working. While the life of James is over there, it's not over for other people. Because of James' organs, he was able to save a 6-year-old sight. So he gave his eyes to a 6-year-old little boy, and the boy was able to get his sight back. He gave his heart to an ex-fireman. A 37-year-old guy got his kidney. A 47-year-old guy got his kidney and his liver. He wasn't a hero of one person, but he was a hero of 4 people. And the tissues, your tissues can be donated as well. So I believe that more than 4 people were saved because of him donating his organs. I am here right now to tell you why you should donate your organs when you die. And if you're willing to also donate one of your kidneys that you don't need to save one life. I am here to clear all the myths that people have about donating organs, why it's important that you donate your organs, and the process of donating organs. You can donate your organs and your tissue like your bones, your skin, your eyes to people, and you can donate your heart, your kidney, and all your insides to people as well. According to the U.S. Department of the Census, the population on May 12, 2013 was 315 million people. As of 2012, there were over 107,000 people on the waiting list for a transplant, and approximately 403,000 candidates are added each month. You can save more than 50 lives if you donate your organs. You can help more than 50. You can help more than 50 people if you donate your organs, and you can save up to 8 lives. Most of us don't want to donate your organs because there's a lot of myths. One of the myths is, if I'm in the emergency room, are the doctors gonna really try to save me if they know I'm donating an organ? And that is a yes. Doctors are there to save your life. Doctors are there to make you better, not to kill you to make someone better. You can only donate your organs after you have been brain dead certificate. That means your brain doesn't work anymore. And usually people who donate organs have more tests to see if they're dead. So it takes more time to give you a certificate of death if you're donating your organs, because obviously the hospital doesn't want to have any lawsuits against them of maybe she was dead, maybe she was still alive and you guys killed her. So they give you more tests. Another of the myths is you're never too old or too young to donate your organs. So if you have a little sibling who unfortunately passed away, there are kids who are waiting for transplants, and an adult organ might be too big for his body or her body. So there are little kids who are waiting for organs. You're also never too old to donate your organs. Your organs don't age with you. Another is my family gonna be charged if I donate my organs? Your family's not gonna be charged for anything on donation. They're only gonna be charged for taking you to the hospital if you were in an accident and like them trying to bring you back alive. They're only gonna be charged for usual charges, not for additional charges as of surgery for donation. And if you wanna have an open casket, your body's not gonna be all weird looking, because when they take out your organs, they fill you up with other stuff that will make you look like nothing happened. If you donate your eyes, obviously they're gonna be closed. They're gonna fill them up as well, so you're not gonna look nasty looking. You can also become a living donor. I'm sorry. You can donate your kidney. That's a little more painful as surgery. You have to stay in the hospital 1 through 3 days. You have to wait for your normal activities from 4 to 8 weeks, and you might have some lifting restrictions for 6 or more weeks. But that's about it. When you die and you donate your organs, I promise you guys that you're not gonna feel any pain. Don't be afraid of donating your organs after you die. When you die, your body goes to the ground and decomposes, and you will be giving your organs to insects. When you can give your organs to people who need it, and you can save a life. You can be someone's hero. Like I said, no one person's hero, but 8 people and more than 50 people help them better their lives. I hope that I was able to clear your head on how donation works and to understand how important it is for us to help other families and other people.
Alexandra, you here? What do you think?
I liked her story. It was really interesting. It tied me in, and what she was going to talk about. Her thesis, it was clear. I understood what she was talking about and what she was going to talk about. She did move back and forth with her legs because I guess that was anxiety. And when she was trying to find the words to say something, she would move her arms around, so that was kind of distracting. But other than that, her speech was good.
Okay. I think the opening is the best part of the speech, the story that you're telling about being, wanting to be somebody's hero, and the kid ends up being, multiple people's hero. I think that's a good story. It's a good lead-in for the subject. You need to tell it a little bit better. You need to know it a little bit better and be sharing it with us like you are talking to us instead of kind of having to read it along a little bit. It feels under rehearsed, I guess, is maybe the way to do it. And so, because I think you've got exactly the right kind of story here. So I think you 90% of the way there, you're good. You're just a little extra 10% there to get it to work more smoothly for you, because it just feels sometimes like you're having to go back and think about, and remember some other element of the story, that kind of thing, and that felt a little awkward. I thought there was a clear statement of your goal and a very good setup of what the structure was going to be, and you stuck to those things pretty well. I do think you could do a little bit more internal signposting as you're moving through the body of the speech, but I never got lost. I do think that you need to have a little bit more research in the speech. The strongest elements have to do with the number of people who are waiting for organs, for instance. But you gave us the whole population of the country, and then you gave us the number of people who are on donors lists. And the question that's missing for me is, well, how many people donate? why is there a backup here, or is there a backup here if you've got 100,000 people on the list waiting for organs, and we've got 350 million Americans, and well, how many people die every year, and what percentage of them donate, and those people who do donate, are they able to use everything that gets donated? That sort of thing. It just feels like it's a little incomplete. There are parts of the picture that are still vague, and you should be filling those in for us a little bit more. The thing about living donations, I think, needs to be introduced a little bit differently. It feels like it kind of just zipped in there and then zipped back out again, and it probably needs to be its own separate section and developed more so that we know that it's its own separate section, and not just, I've glanced over to the side here and saw it for a minute as I was passing by in this whole discussion on the issue. Some of the language issues need to be a little more careful. I know that you're trying to relax and talk to the audience in a casual way, but I'll tell you what, some of the visualizations, it just seems strange to me. Like, you've got this whole image. Don't worry about how lumpy your body's going to look after you're dead. Yeah, they'll fix you. They'll stuff you with something. And I'm going, yeah, I'm not sure that's exactly the comforting way that you want to express it. I think it would be easy to say, sometimes people worry about the appearance of the body after a donation, but believe me, professional embalmers and undertakers, they know how to take care of that. Don't say, they're going to pop some wooden eyeballs in you or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It just, you're trying to make the point, but I think you undermine the argument that you're making with the language that you use to describe and try to answer that point. And I think that hurts a little bit. All right, the delivery things are almost all pretty solid. Your pacing is a little inconsistent. That's part of that rehearsal and delivery kind of thing, and when you know the stories better, you wouldn't have that sort of thing, but you do a good job talking to the audience. And I didn't notice the movement pacing that much. Maybe there was a little bit of it, but it didn't seem like it was nearly as noticeable as it could have been. All right.